Okay, hello, and this is my first impression of, well, I haven't used this one yet, so I'll be using this later on in the video. But just picking it up, my first impression, the only thing well, there are two things that are negatives. One is that it's a wireless one, but the other one is just that, do you see the home button? It's crooked. Other than that, it's pretty nice. I like the buttons feel nice, these ones feel nice as well. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna be trying to play a little bit of Bayonetta. So part 5, I'll be using this controller for. And after part 5, I'll be talking and give my first impressions of C9L wireless controller. No idea. I'm guessing that is what this one is called. Okay, hello, and I actually played this. I used it for part 5 and part 6 of Bayonetta yesterday. I did not do this immediately after because part 6 of Bayonetta, I got so angry and my pulse just skyrocketed and everything. But a good thing is that this controller did well. I did not notice input lag or anything, even though it's wireless. You can actually use it with a wire. Let's see, I think it says, so here we go. So you can use it with a wire, but hey, if it works without, I would rather have it without. So, and then if I start noticing input lag, well, I guess I could use a wire. I'm probably gonna have to buy a USB, what is it called? Not extender, but one of those docks that makes it so that you can have more USB connections. Because I'm using up pretty much all of the ones that my computer already have. But enough about that, let's talk about this controller. Well, other than, like I said earlier in the video, this home button being crooked, it's a good controller. Wanting though to turn the controller on, you cannot press that. You must press both select and home button, and then when it finds and is connected, number 2 lights up. And when you charge it, it says, oh, it's gonna blink slowly. It does not blink slowly. It's like an epileptic shock. It's like, poof. I think I can even show you guys that. This is just an external battery. That's what I use to charge this actually. I have only charged it. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna charge it. Sorry for that. I'm not gonna charge it because I want to see how long this lasts actually. Well, there you go. It's 500. What does that stand for? The MA. Is there something? I don't know what that means, but yeah. And then the control actually shuts off by itself pretty quickly. I think it's after 5 minutes of not being in use, it shuts off. At least that's what it says. I feel like it's faster than that. But the buttons all feel nice. I did not have any problems. They feel smooth. I mean, they feel like my Xbox 360 controller that I used to use. That broke something with the cord. It will stop working from time to time. But the thing is that Xbox 360 controller, I had it for so many years. I don't know how many years, but it was many years. At least longer than I've had my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel I started with when did I start YouTube? 2014. Wait, was that a second? I don't know. at the very least, since my first Dark Souls playthrough, which was, let's see. Okay, I have no idea where I ended that, because I had to do something, if I can remember what I was doing, and then after that I had to go to the bathroom, and then after that I brushed my teeth. So this is like, and then I did something else, and now I do not know how much later this is, but I think I was talking about the battery. I plan to see, well, how long it lasts. So far it has, oh yeah, I see I've looked up Dark Souls, so I was probably talking about when I bought my Xbox 360 controller. Well, at the very least I had it in the beginning of March, in the beginning of 2016, and then I think it broke early 2019, something like that. Or maybe I think it's early 2019. So at the very least 3 years, but I'm 100% sure I had it before 2016. I think 5 years. That is what I think. But between 3 to 5 years, the Xbox 360 controller. So I mean, we'll see how long this lasts. I mean, I'm going to be treating it like I did Xbox 360 controller, which is pretty gentle, occasional cleanings, you know, stuff like that. Take care of your hardware, and it will last a long time. The only problem I had with this controller is I think these two buttons, oh god, why is the call? These two buttons right here are quite hard. Not hard to press, they're good when you press them down, but they're hard to get to because of where they start. It would be better if these things were starting maybe down here, because then you could do this. You know, I'm like this. Then you could easily press it like that. Now, when you try to do that, you're getting just the super corner of that, and that's really hard. You miss sometimes, and I don't want to hold the controller like this, you know. That's not how I hold controllers. This is how I play. So if this were a little bit started further down, that would be better. But that's the only downside I have for this controller at the moment. We'll see later on, but I mean, I don't need a controller that lasts super long, and this controller so far has lasted 1.5 hours, which is good enough for me. We'll see. Hopefully it will last at the very least 2 hours on a charge. And it also says that it takes an hour for it to charge fully. Oh yeah, and when it's fully charged, then the lights turn down. There's no lights on. While it's charging, it's being spastic, blinking like 6 times a second. Let me show you. Oops, that's the wrong. Alright, I think that's pretty fast. When it says slowly, I think that's pretty fast, but we'll see how long it lasts.